Hello, namaste and welcome in the series of cybersecurity. This side is Meena and today I will discuss about if you want to check network security, then how can you? Okay, so let's start today's session. There are number of vulnerabilities exist in our systems. Okay? So just we need to find out what type of vulnerabilities can be exist in our systems, so that we can protect our networks, our systems, our organizations from the cyber criminals. Okay, so first of all, the vulnerability that is exist careless and unaware employees. If an employee doesn't know, yes, this is the malicious kind of link or the phishing link, or that is the malicious software, if I will click on it, some kind of software which is malicious will be downloaded on the system, or I may be trapped in the at the website which is having some malicious code, and if hackers will just able to penetrate on our network through the weak link, then definitely they can damage to the other part of the network as well, other devices. Okay, so the lack of the knowledge about the attacks, about the cyber attacks, employees will click on that material which is just look very attractive to them. Okay, that's the task of the cyber criminals, to design the software, to design the images, videos, kind of in a way so that the normal user will attract towards those data, and then that's prompt to download or just to click on those. Okay, so this is the biggest vulnerabilities. And outdated security controls, whatever the security controls we are using, we are not updating those, and if the new patches are coming, we are not installing on our devices, then definitely the vulnerabilities which existed, already the hackers in the search finding it out. Even sometimes hackers will find out the vulnerabilities, even the vendor of that product, they don't know about it. That's 0-day attack. Okay, and if the patch is available and we are not installing on our systems, then definitely we are giving an invitation to the hackers. Okay, come and then just whatever the vulnerabilities exist, exploit it. Okay, or unauthorized access to the particular network. If we are having some kind of very valuable information and we are not restricting, yes, this is the right kind of user and can have access on it, unauthorized user will come and will get the access on it. Okay, another thing is cloud computing use. We are just leaving some kind of clue, or maybe we are using the common password to access the cloud, and hackers can also find out, yes, this is the password for this particular account, let's just change the security inside it, or steal the information, or steal the credentials. Okay, again the trouble is with the smartphone or the tablets. If organizations are not able to manage the bring your own devices management properly, then it will be again a trouble. Employee will come their own devices which will definitely have the vulnerabilities, and if they are connected with that organization network, then they will be the part of those network. Hackers will get a way or get a entry point to enter on our network. Clear? Or we are just leaving the clue on the social media or internet of the things. So these are the kind of vulnerabilities which are opening the platform for the hackers to expose the vulnerability. Okay, so if being a cybersecurity professionals, you want to test the network security, what should you do? What the points you need to take care? Yes, I am going to test network security, then what the things I need to be in my checklist? Yeah. First of all, we need to identify, yes, for example, in this diagram, this is the part of our network which is having very critical data, very valuable data. So I need to check the testing of this part of the network especially. Okay, whether whatever the policies we are implemented, whatever the securities we are implemented, whether those are performing or not. Okay, and what are the products we are using? Vendors are time to time they are publishing their patches, so we, as early as the patch is available, install it, don't wait. Otherwise hacker will find out, yes, this is the vulnerability exists on the network, and just exploit it. Okay, another thing is you must be aware about the security policies, whatever the security settings you have done, what are the rules you have implemented. So you need to understand it properly. If you are leaving a space, a single loophole in your network security, then definitely hacker will find out. There are multiple tools which can evade the security services we are using, whether that's the security devices we are using, IDS, IPS, firewalls. Okay. So if we will not be able to understand our security policies, it will be another problem. So we must understand it. Or for testing it, what tools will be suitable to test our network security? So the proper selection of the tool is essential. Okay, and after the testing it, what the results come, we must be well educated to understand it, what our output is saying, and how to interpret, what the things we need to evaluate, what part of our network is weak, and how to provide the security to that particular part of the network. Clear? And here is the example of the one of the networking scanning tool, that intruder. Okay, so even you can see the output of this tool. It is just showing us there are two critical issues that's related to SQL injection, and one is for the weak administrative password for SSH. Okay, and for the backup file leakage for data credential is having 4 severity levels for the attack. Okay, so these are the top 3 issues it is showing. If the more issues will exist in on your network, then definitely will tell you, yes, this is the issues exist on your network, and then this is the concern area, you should put your concentration on particular area. Clear? Another example of the tool is GenMap, which is you can download from the nmap.org. It is free of and open source tool. Here you can put the which website or which are the target you want to scan, just mention it here, and then select which type of scan you want to do, and then click on the scan, and it will just provide you the scan result of those particular website or the part of the network or the specific host. If you want to test, it's just depend upon which part of the network or the websites you want to scan. Clear? So here just you can see it's just showing the result of the scan me nmap.org. You can see here there are the port open, port number 22 open for the SSH, and port number 53 for the open domain. Okay, and this is for port number 80 for the HTTP. Even it is just showing us what is the operating system it's just using. You can see here operating system Linux 2.6 is the running on it, or Fedora Core 5. If hackers will get those information, they will find it, okay, this operating system is running, what are the vulnerability exist in it, okay, let me break it. Okay, or what are the port are open, let me just send the traffic to it, or just exfiltrate the data through those ports. For example, they can use the DNS type of packets to exfiltrate or just to steal the information from your organization. Okay. And even just you, when we'll say for the host detail, it's just showing you 3 ports are open. Okay. And here is for the operating systems, and it's just showing 100% sure, yes, this is the operating system is running on the particular server. Clear? So number of tools are available to find out how secure is your network, to test it. You need to select the right kind of tool, and just you can test your network security. Clear? So another, what type of opportunity is in the network security? If you know, yes, this kind of attack is happen on your organization, and you are the member of the cybersecurity incident response team, if you are proficient, having the specialized knowledge of it, and you can help the organization to just solve that problem at the short time period, then you can minimize the damage of the organization. Okay. And being a defense analyst, you can design the policies, you can configure the devices. Yes, these are the defenses for our system are exist, and how to analyze all these things. Clear? And you can also support the infrastructure defense system. Clear? And if you are expert in the vulnerability assessment and management of all these things, what type of vulnerabilities exist on network, how to just remove all those vulnerabilities, then definitely you can be the key member of the cybersecurity team. Okay. Number of opportunities lies. Just you need to decide what you want. Okay. Follow me on the Cybersecurity Prism and get the notification for the next interesting and informative session. And also share that session with your friends and group members, so that they will be able to understand what is network security and what tools they can use and what they can perform and what type of opportunity exist in this field. Yeah. And in the next session, I will discuss about why are IDS and IPS critical for your cybersecurity. Namaste. See you in the next session.